My thing is like I was looking up to see who did they draft this year because I feel like I don't hear about a Sacramento rookie.
Who did they
They
draft?
they
Yeah.
they drafted Anthony Carter's son, Devin Carter, who's a good player in college, but you don't need another point guard. You already got De'Aaron Fox. Why are you drafting a point guard in the lottery, bro?
What pick?
And the picks, it was 13. So
Sunday?
below them that was picked was
Miami.
like, yeah, it was Bub Carrington, Khalil Ware, who was a big man, Jerry McCain, Dalton Connect, Eves Missy down the line. Like you could draft these other players that are big man, bro, or bigger players. Why are you drafting, a point guard? Which he just debuted in the G League recently, which is good. I know he hasn't played, but he just started back. But thinking about it long term, you just traded recently Halliburton because you already had a point guard in De'Aaron Fox. You signed De'Aaron Fox, but you draft a point guard. What is the process? I don't understand why you're drafting another point guard for what? To be a backup in the lottery? And you're a team trying to compete against the Warriors, the Lakers, the Suns, and everybody else out west. I don't get that. The methodology is dumb on the Kings' part, which to Mike Malone's point, Denver coach, he said that like this is an inept franchise, literally. 20 years of not making the playoffs at all. I mean, that speaks for itself.
And also wonder when it because they offered that extension to De'Aaron too, right? And he declined it again. I don't know if that happened before they got the draft or after the draft, but that's a big red flag too to the organization that your star player actually declined twice to sign extensions. So it's really the organization's fault.
He is a free agent in 2 years. So this year he's on the books for 34 or 35 basically. And then next year for 37, he's unrestricted free agent. My thing is now is the time to trade him. Yes. Now, if you're not going to compete anyway, you just fired the coach, do a soft reset, go ahead and make Carter your point guard of the future. I think at some point you might have to package Monk as well too. Monk been hurt for the past couple of years. You probably could keep Sabonis because I think they like Sabonis out in Sacramento. I think he likes Sacramento as well too. But if you know that you're not going to compete, just go ahead and let it go. You can get some compensation for De'Aaron Fox. He might be an all-star out east, so you can leverage that and say, I need 2 first-round picks with De'Aaron Fox.
So we're saying, and I like this, keep Sabonis, but get rid of everything else really this season.
Yep.
Would you keep Keegan Murray?
They want to trade Keegan Murray. From what I saw, they want to trade him. Because I think he's kind of fell off after that first year.
Yeah, I know that first year.
But he a sniper though. I'm like, just get him in the corner and let him shoot. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. So real quick before we move on from Sacramento, because I'm looking up their draft history right now. And 2018, I'm just saying guards. 2018, Gary Trent, small guard. 2019, I'm not familiar with. I think Justin James was a guard. I'm not too sure from Wyoming. But that's 2019. They had an unmemorable draft. 2020, they drafted Halliburton. 21, they drafted Davion Mitchell, another small guard.
But he gone now.
22, they drafted Jaden Hardy, another small guard, gone from there. 23, I'm honestly not familiar with any of these players, but 2 of their picks gone. And then, like you just said, Savage, like Devin Carter, like that whatever I can't even get the word out. The love they got for guards, like come on, man.
Infatuation.
Infatuation. That's what I meant.
You keep drafting small guards every year. At some point, get a big man. At some point, get a big man, bro. Like just to see. They could have had Khalil Ware. You could have got
Khalil Ware was perfect.
Yeah,
yeah.
Let him be like an athletic player beside Sabonis.
Sabonis, right?
Like,
good point.
I pull my headphones out. All right, here we go. But yeah, like just draft a big man at some point. Just get one, just to see if you can develop him, bro. Like I don't understand it. I mean, if you go back to Mike Brown's history, he had Draymond when he was assistant coach for the Warriors, but going to the Cavs, he had Big Z. Like you had Z, you had LeBron, you had what's the guy's name from Texas? Too. Small guy. Dated
Bobby Gibson.
Bobby Gibson. You had these random Mo Williams. Like you made it work.
Shout out to Mo Williams.
Having a big man, bro. You made it work. You got to make it work at some point. Stop drafting the same. Like I hate redundancy in basketball. I hate it.
It's the organization though. It's not Mike Brown. To your point, it's the organization.
Exactly. And they didn't set him up because Mike Brown ain't the GM. He just coached. Yeah, and for him to coach that team in a competitive series against the Warriors that went 7 games?
7 games.
And they lost
with an injury.
Like what do you expect for him to do? Like,
by the way, that's the team that went on and win the championship.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. So I mean, I know some Kings fans like were ready for him to go, but I'm like, there are ups and downs with coaches, man. We saw that literally with the Warriors. They had a lot of ups, and they had a down season. They bounced back. They didn't draft well, but they at least put a team around Steph Curry to make it work halfway better than what it is now. You're not putting even a good team around De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis at all. It hasn't happened much. They only made the playoffs once in this time period with De'Aaron Fox. Now they're not making it this year. So just all bad. It's all bad for Sacramento Kings.